Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Modern Physique. This is Daniel. It's 6 a.m. We're going to get our AM session done. Today is going to be a brutal back workout. Let's get to it. So you may be asking, why are we doing side delts first? See, in this mesocycle, I'm focusing on my side delt size. And since side delts don't really fatigue me that much, I can do 3 to 4 hard sets and then have no problem finishing my back workout just as intense. We're gonna focus on that extreme range of movement, slow eccentric descent. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the first time that I saw this variant, it was by Dr. Mike Israetel, and I just love it. When it comes to this movement, I like to work in the 15 to 30 rep range. It gives me an insane pump, but at the same time, it saves my joints. I don't feel any discomfort or pain, and it lets me really pump in the volume. All right, and with that, our side delts are done. We did a total of 4 sets. Let's get into our back workout, and we're gonna start off with wide grip pull-ups. Now, before we get into straight doing pull-ups, we're gonna wanna warm up with some wide grip pull downs first. And the reason for this is because even though it's a body weight exercise, you never wanna go directly towards the movement without properly warming up with a lighter weight first, just to avoid any injuries. Now, even though this is a warm-up set, treat it like a working set. Make sure you're taking your slow eccentric descents and you're taking your pauses and really squeezing your lats. But now that we're nice and warmed up, we're gonna go straight into the pull-ups. I like to do an explosive ascent and then squeeze my lats on the way down, really concentrating that eccentric descent, trying to go as slow as possible, trying to feel like I'm literally ripping my lats off of my body. Now, if you're still not able to do body weight pull-ups, you could always do assisted pull-ups or just weighted pull-downs. So I did 4 sets of pull-ups, and after that, I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna do 1 more set of pull-downs just to add a little bit more volume. Less weight, trying to work in the 20 to 25 rep range, going on that slow eccentric release, squeezing your lats on the way down. Now, the next exercise that we have for the day are gonna be Lat Prayers. As the name implies, Lat Prayers are amazing for targeting your lats, getting that big wide back with that V taper that everybody wants. We're gonna work slow, like always, slow eccentric release, squeezing our lats. Now here, one pro tip that I like to give: once you're doing your eccentric release, try to bend over, keeping your back straight, almost parallel to the ground. This is really gonna provide that extra stretch for your lats. And the more that you can engage, the more you can stretch and extend that range of movement, the more hypertrophy you're gonna cause in those lats. Big chest, keep your chest big and wide, your back straight, squeeze on the way up and really feel that mind-muscle connection with every single rep that you do. For me, I find that my best SFR, or my stimulus to fatigue ratio, for this exercise falls within the 15 to 20 rep range. Feel free to experiment with that, but I do recommend a little bit of a higher rep range for this movement. And with that, our lats are done. Let's focus on the rest of our back, on our mid back, on our lower back, on our traps. And let's do that by doing some cable rows, okay? Now, when it comes to cable rows, same rules apply. We're gonna look for that deep stretch, focusing on that slow eccentric descent, and then explosive on the way back up. Deep stretch and explosive on the way up. Now notice how I actually incline my body and let my shoulders roll forward and actually let my back roll over towards the very end of the movement. This is intentional. Allowing this provides an additional stretch at the very bottom of the movement, and the literature and science proves that tension while under that deep stretch is one of the biggest causes of hypertrophy. Now, when it comes to this movement, especially since it is a cable version of the row, I really love doing myo reps, especially towards the end of my mesocycle, that my body can really take the torture because I'm about to deload anyways. And a myo rep pretty much means that you're going to take your very first set all the way almost to failure. That set is going to lock in whatever sets you have remaining. If you have 2 sets remaining and you did, let's say, 18 on your first set, you have to do 18 reps on your following sets, no matter how many breaks you have to take in between. When it comes to rowing, this, I love it. It's a way to always be in that near to failure zone, in that painful but yet highly hypertrophic zone, and just keep working and pumping more volume. After 4 sets with 3 myo sets included, our back is fried. We are done. It is time to transition now into biceps. For biceps, we're going to be doing the incline dumbbell curls. Personally, I love the incline dumbbell curls for biceps just because it forces your biceps to be at a deep stretch every time you go down, and it forces your arms back. Doing this exercise the same way if you're doing stretched out cable curls, it really provides such a huge tension on your biceps on that deep stretch, providing a lot of stimulus and a lot of hypertrophy. Now, if you're feeling really strong for biceps and you really want to torture yourself, and you only if you have the ability to actually recover from this, go ahead and add some myo reps here. See how strong you really are for biceps. I guarantee you that if you do them properly, towards the end of your routine, you're gonna be dying. Your arms feel like they're gonna just explode off of your arms, like you're no longer gonna have biceps anymore. Now, in my case, I'm only going to do 3 sets. Now, that's because I've been training biceps 3 times a week now. In my split, I am doing push, legs, pull. And to add a little bit more volume, not only to my side delts, but also to my biceps, I'm doing biceps also on my push days. So I'm doing biceps on my pull and on my push days. And honestly, your biceps have the ability to recover much sooner than the rest of your body in comparison. You wouldn't be able to train legs, let's say 4 times a week, but you can certainly do biceps and triceps and side delts 3 to 4 times per week, and you'll be fine. And that was today's AM session. We really destroyed our side delts, our back, we did a lot of lat work, and we really annihilated our biceps. If you're into this type of content and you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. That way YouTube can notify you every time I do upload a brand new video. And if you do want to see the most up-to-date hypertrophy tips and weight loss tips, be sure to tune in weekly for new episodes. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you have a great one. See you next time, you guys.